I can't sleep. Can you sleep?
No.
What are we gonna do if we can't sleep?
I have a pretty good idea.
What is it?
Guess?
Does it involve being butt naked?
Correct.
Interesting. Does it involve a physical effort?
Pretty much, yeah.
Does it require some creativity?
It makes things better.
Does it hurt?
Whoa, no. I hope not.
Okay, I know. It's a contemporary dance performance.
Almost. Another fine day in the making. I'm wondering what it holds for us. Earthquake? Drone attack? Meteor shower?
Quit the nonsense and finish getting dressed.
Hey! Did that critter really just steal my pants? Instead of standing there laughing, help me catch it.
Okay, alright. I'm coming.
He's fast.
Yeah, it's useless. We're never gonna catch him.
I might have an idea, but you're going to have to trust me.
I'm worried.
Don't be. You'll see. If I get the speed right and the throwing angle, this should go as smoothly as flow.
Throwing?
Bloot! You were supposed to throw me onto him.
You know, I'd like to see you try. You're not exactly lightweight.
Okay. No big deal. We'll try again. But this time, I'm throwing.
Alright, I have the pants.
I'm kind of wondering what he was gonna do with them.
Maybe he's a collector.
Ah, Bloot. If we ever see him again, I'll have to see if he wants to trade.
Hey, did you check if those apple dews we ate last were fresh? Because I think I'm hallucinating. Right now I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I see a Wadoo's turbine.
I'm not sure what a Wadoo's turbine looks like, but I'm seeing something as well.
Bloot, it's real! I have been dreaming of adding this turbine to the nest, but they stopped producing them over 20 years ago. And I wasn't the only one seeking them out.
Do you think it still works?
I know it still works. That is precisely why everyone wants one. And the reason Wadoo's went bankrupt. Their turbines are literally indestructible.
Handy. I'm guessing you'd like to go back and test it on the nest.
We can do that later. Let's just remember to pick it up on the way back. Alright, well, this is a cave. Can we get out of here now?
Hold on. Looks like there's a way through here. Follow me.
It's getting darker. Can we come back with a flashlight?
Oh, it's okay. We'll follow the wall. Hold my hand.
Hey Kay, I'm willing to make an effort, be strong and everything, but we can't see a thing now. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Of course. Look, there's some light over there. That's gotta be a way out.
This doesn't look like a way out. This is more like...
Wonderful.
I was about to say weird glow-in-the-dark slugs, but sure. Kind of odd, actually. It's almost like they really wanted us to witness just how ugly they are.
You mean how amazing they are?
I'll admit, they are kind of cool, but... Ah! What are you doing?
I'm picking up a handful so I can study them.
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna hold your hand.
No need. We'll be able to find our way out thanks to their light.
There we go. Now we'll never need to recharge the nest ever again. It can draw its flow directly from the ground.
Is that safe?
Nothing is safe, Kay. That's what makes life so exciting.
Huh.
But it's pretty safe, rather unlikely to blow up the nest or anything.
Rather unlikely?
We made it all the way here, and that was rather unlikely, and yet look at us.
So right now you're telling me that it's entirely possible it might blow up the nest.
Okay, I might have got a little confused in the way of my argument here, but I have been working on this for 2 hours, and I'm tired and sore everywhere. Speaking of which, I think I deserve a massage. What do you say?
I'd say it's rather unlikely.
Is that rather unlikely, as in rather unlikely the nest will blow up? Or rather unlikely, as in rather unlikely we made it all the way here?
You'll see.
Okay, it's time to go to sleep now.
1 second.
You're still trying to learn stuff about your slugs?
I'm not learning. I'm watching.
Why do you think they're glowing?
There are plenty of possible reasons. To see in the dark, to seduce mates, to scare away predators, to attract prey, to communicate. Actually, there are so many good reasons to glow that one could wonder why we are not glowing ourselves. But maybe also there's no reason. Just a happy evolutionary accident, just for our eyes.
Don't you want to know?
No, at least not tonight. Tonight, I'm enjoying. Do you remember why we climbed up here?
Because we're allowed to do absolutely anything we want.
Okay, but wouldn't we be a lot better down there, in the grass? This really isn't very comfortable.
I like it here. You can feel the nest purring underneath.
You must be the only person in the world who prefers the sound of an engine to silence.
On Source? You bet. Think about it. We'd probably get arrested on top just for doing this. You know, what's it called? Indecent exposure.
Not untruth.
Really?
Nope. As long as there's no deliberate intent to provoke.
And how do you determine whether or not there is a deliberate intent to provoke?
That is the question.
Anyway, we'd get arrested on truth just for being together, so I have no idea how anyone can live like that with all of those restrictions. Don't love each other, don't walk around naked, don't drive over 800 lm an hour.
You're confusing things. You can't just reject every law.
Wanna bet?
One needs laws as a foundation for a society, if only to protect the weak against the stronger.
As if that's what laws are for.
That's what they should be for.
I'm just saying, there should only be one law. Don't be a boron.
Define boron.
Define.
Ugh.
No, but seriously, everyone knows deep down what is or isn't good.
Is that your conclusion after observing the apiary?
All right, sure. But in the apiary, people aren't free to do what they want. That's why it makes them frustrated, angry, self-centered. But if everyone in the world were as free as we are, as happy as we are, don't you think the world would be a better place?
I think my back hurts. Don't you want to go back on the grass?
Ugh, you have a real issue with freedom. Kay, check this out.
Ugh, the horror. What is that?
It sings too. Once more?
Nope, that should be enough.
Look at his face.
All right, we've seen everything.
Sorry, Kay, but I have to bring this back to the nest.
I'm not sure that's necessary.
Bring it back, or I'll make it sing again.
Okay, whatever.
Sorry, my finger slipped. There, look. That's the Heliga. Looks like the rust got to him, too.
This could be our chance.
Oof. This allegedly non-existent creature sure packs a bloating punch.
Just spare me the sarcasm. I'm injured too. What the? Do you feel like...
Like, really good right now? Yep.
Huh. I'm sure glad that this Heliga does exist.
Huh. It dropped a feather.
We need to keep it. It brings good luck.
I thought you didn't believe in that stuff.
Right now, I'm ready to believe in anything.
It's good.
Wait up! It's hot!
It's hot!
I try to warn you!
It's really hot. I'm really hot. I'm really hot.
Huh?
I'm hungry on fire.
You need to chew your food. I have no idea.
I hate you.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't poke fun, but I know you'd do the same if it were me.
You think this is honey? So, are we gonna talk about it, or...
About
You. Your metal. Source.
what?
I can't believe this isn't nagging at you. It's nagging at me. How come an item that evidently came from Source found its way around the neck of an apiary kid? Don't you remember where you found it?
No. And I already told you it was mine when I was a kid. I already had it when the home took me in.
And before that?
Before what? I don't remember. I was too young.
Alright, Kay, you might think I'm crazy, but have you considered the possibility that you...
Might have been born on Source? Yeah. I've been mulling it over since we opened that door. It's a plausible hypothesis. My parents might have been part of the Source settlers, and I would have been evacuated, though they weren't. That would explain the home, this key around my neck.
And? What do you think?
It would be pretty reassuring in a way. I've always been told that my parents abandoned me, without any explanation. I think if I had the choice, I'd prefer the Source settler story. Even if that would also mean they probably died here. I'm a horrible person, aren't I?
No, I don't think so. I think it's normal to think that. But I guess, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how I would react in the same situation.
I don't know either.
You know, I don't think I would mind it if you were born on Source. I've always dreamed of meeting a handsome stranger from another planet.
Is that a ship?
It used to be. Swarm 800, Class A liner ship, the kind we used to settle new colonies. Probably the kind we used to evacuate them as well.
And, how many people can you fit on a Swarm 800 exactly?
I'm not sure you really want to know.
You okay?
Yeah. I just need to get used to the thought that my mom has hundreds of deaths on her conscience. And you? Are you okay?
Yeah. I just need to get used to the thought that my parents might have been among them.
Want to take a break?
No. Right now, I just really want to sever this Bluton flow bridge.
Way ahead of you on this one. What happened here? Did everything burn down, or...?
No. It's the rust again. Nothing but rust. It's just a lot more concentrated than usual. I don't know where the rust is coming from, but it looks like we're getting closer.
And are we sure we want to do that? Doesn't common sense somewhat dictate that we should go the other way?
Looks like the flow bridge is beginning right here.
I don't like this.
Looks like we've arrived. It's...
Scary?
I was about to say hi, but yes, scary as well. Even with flying flow threads, we'll never get to the top of this mountain.
Yeah. There's only one thing we can do.
Climb up?
Finish fixing up the nest. I'm not sure what's happening, but we're really not on the same page today.
We can still go around, see if we can find anything.
My thoughts exactly.
Ah, see? Same page. Okay, well, this one's never flying again. Come on, are you trying to tell me that you're able to fix up this wreck?
I probably could. With the right tools, the right materials, the right replacement parts, the right garage, the right skills and the right knowledge. But no. I was thinking about pilfering its rudder for the nest. With just a bit of work, I could mount it as a wing. That way, it'll feel like it's flying again. Speaking of, do you mind bringing it back to the nest now?
No problem. I can't wait to see how you'll do that.
Now that is a job well done.
Seriously, we knocked this out of the park. I didn't expect it to look so good.
I know, right? Check out the reclaimed garden table.
How'd you feel about eating out here?
I'm down. We could do that this evening if you want.
I don't know about the evenings. It may be a bit chilly. Daytime would be better. Then we could enjoy the sunshine.
Okay, but let's make sure I'm in the shade, lest I get sunburned.
We can move the tarp. Also, we'll probably have to bring out some cushions, because the seating is a little rough.
And a tablecloth too. I wouldn't want to stain my suitcases.
Okay, then I guess we'll have to wait for a day with no wind.
I just hope there won't be too many bugs.
We'll never eat out here, will we?
No, probably not. But I'm still happy we set up this table.
Me too.
That was the last piece.
You know what? This looks nice. It's almost like new.
I think we're both too young to know what it would have looked like new. But it did age gracefully. However, we're gonna have to clear out all this stuff laying around before we can take off.
Yeah, seems like it. Too bad.
No big deal, Kay. We'll put all this stuff back once we sever the bridge. We'll have plenty of time to do it. We'll even do it better, actually.
Yeah. What's up?
Nothing. It's just... This is the best thing I've ever eaten!
Oh, I didn't mean for that to upset you.
No, I mean, it's just... I'm afraid that all the other dishes won't compare.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Really?
Really. You can count on me to always surprise you with new dishes.
I don't want new dishes. Can you just make more fondue?
Yeah. Okay, we'll make more fondue. Ready for the next chapter?
Yes.
Okay, where were we?
The cows threw the two ladies into the void and took control of the spaceship.
Oh yeah. So, the cows keep on zooming through space aboard their ship and eventually stumble upon an inhabitable planet. They decide to stop there for...
To build a civilization.
Yes, exactly. However, none of the cows know how to build a civilization. Rather than risk making a mistake, they decide to launch a fact-finding mission. One of them is sent back into space in order to collect as much documentation as she can. Along the way, she encounters dozens of civilizations, some of them ravaged by wars, others living in harmony, some of them sharing an asteroid, others spread over several galaxies, some of them inching close to catastrophic climate change, others billions of years old. Once she'd gathered enough data, the explorer cow decided to come back to her home planet and share her findings. But space-time does stretch. And what it took to travel through space long exceeded the cow's threshold. On the home planet, all of her sisters died waiting for her. Frightened, our explorer realized that she was the last remaining survivor of her species. Not to have traveled in vain, and in order to preserve the legacy of the Ultra Cows, the explorer decided to compile all of her knowledge. She recorded it all and placed it in a capsule which she sent floating through space. 10 greatest civilizations in the universe. You won't believe who's number 6.
Ah. So, who is number 6?
We're number 6.
The apiary?
No, we are. Source.
Are we a civilization?
Just said you wouldn't believe it.
Some polluting list, that is. We should at least be in the top 3.
You.
Huh?
We need to turn off the Spud baby.
Oh, I had to go last time. It's your turn.
It's your Spud baby,
It's our Spud baby.
but I never wanted it.
Well, you should have thought about that. What's mine is yours. That means for better or for worse.
Can we not just drain the batteries once and for all?
I am gonna pretend that I didn't hear that.
I'm warning you, it's the last time.
Sure. You see, it's not that hard.
That's not the issue.
Okay, we'll drain the battery. This building's empty.
There has to be something left in here somewhere.
Why are you trying so hard to find something?
I don't know. Just trying to discover a little bit more about who lived here. Who they were, how they lived.
In my opinion, they were very tall and very muscular.
Why is that?
Look up there. There's workup gear on the shelf.
Oh yeah, good eye.
Can you grab it?
I should manage. Even though I'm averagely tall and moderately muscular.
Hey, you're just being modest.
Another building destroyed by hyperrust.
I'm sure it was asking for it. I'm kind of wondering why they built this way out there. Okay, the scenery is nice, but it feels counterproductive. To extract flow from the ground, one should be nearer the ground, right?
I don't think this one was extracting anything at all. I think flow was coming from below through this pipe. They were likely just condensing it here.
But why so high? It's almost like they were aware it was dangerous, that it could blow up any moment. Wait, do you think they knew?
I don't know. Maybe that's exactly what they wanted to figure out. This construction does look a lot more basic than the main plants. Maybe like a laboratory?
So the researchers would have condensed the flow, blown everything up, then concluded, yes, it may be a good idea to do it on a larger scale.
You know, we only listen to researchers when it's convenient. I'm talking from experience.
That depresses me. This tastes a lot like the cafeteria food I grew up with.
Quite the compliment.
Really, you have no idea. I went to the upscale cafeteria. I loved it. It was 100 times better than what we had at home. Neither of my mothers knew how to cook anyway.
Walking in their footsteps.
In that regard, definitely. The apple dude didn't fall far from the tree. What are you reading?
Nothing? I'm looking at the pictures.
That's the book we found in the old house's bookcase. Make room for me, please. We know that.
That too? Huh. Haven't tried that in a while.
Oh, yeah? Do you like that?
Well,
You have to tell me. I can't guess. Oh, yeah. Obviously that one is out of the question.
unless we clone ourselves.
Yeah, that one is out too. Not that one. Alright, let's move this along. This pod is boring. Don't they have something normal with a reasonable amount of people?
Huh.
Oh, yeah. But that.
What?
I like to think that I have a flexible mind, but that requires a whole other kind of flexibility.
We don't have to do it exactly like that, you know. Think of it like a recipe. You have to tweak it based on taste and what ingredients are on hand.
So I'm an ingredient that's on hand.
Well, you're my little apple dew.
Turn the page before I get angry. Ah, would you like that one?
Because you would?
Well,
All right, you have my word. If we ever find the right gear, I will consider trying. What? Come on, please don't tell me that you have it in the nest.
I have a lot of things. You can still change your mind, so no sweat. I'm just saying that if you want to try.
I don't like to renege on my promises. Might as well try it while I can.
Well, here goes nothing.
You think it'll work?
Oh, it works. But will it work the way we want it to? Which means 1, long enough to consume an entire flow bridge, and 2, that it won't blow up in our faces when the hyperrest reaches capacity. I have no idea. I can't really do a full-scale test.
So after all this, can we still store the flow?
Of course. I just added an alternative circuit with hyperrest. We'll just need to switch it when we need to sever the bridge. And it will work just like the flow bursts.
Severing the flow bridge. That also means cutting off our way home. Even our way out of source.
Yeah,
Is that really what we want?
I don't know. What are our other options? That's what I thought. Kay, one of them stopped moving.
Huh?
Do you think that's normal?
I don't know.
You think it's...
I don't know.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Kay, you should know what to do.
Wait. Look.
It's moving again. It's... tearing itself in half?
No. It divided itself. Mitosis on a pluricellular level. I didn't know such a complex species could achieve this. No one knew that it was possible. We just witnessed a historical moment.
Except that I guess they have been reproducing this way since the dawn of time.
Very true.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to ruin the moment.
I don't think anything in the world could have ruined this moment.
See? You can cook too.
Stop it. I just skewered a bunch of vegetables.
Even still, it tastes great.
Through none of my doing. But it does taste great.
Did you find it?
No. You'll have to hold on a little longer.
I still think that I could have reached that shelf by climbing on a chair.
Sure, but you don't know where to look.
Neither do you, apparently.
I was thinking of something mean to reply, but I'll wait until I'm off your shoulders.
Good thinking. What is all that junk up there?
Keep in mind, I got the nest when I was 16. I've had a lot of time to accumulate stuff.
16, you say? Any chance we'll find some anime posters and nudie mags?
If that's the most compromising thing you can think of, you're severely lacking imagination. I got it! You can put me down.
So, give it to me.
Oh no. I will let you see my diary, because I'm nice. But first, I have to check that there's nothing embarrassing in it.
It's a diary. It's designed to be embarrassing.
Nothing too embarrassing.
Ooh, what's that smell? Could it be some apple brew?
Did you think about the fact that this might be our last night? and that we just spent it getting hopped up on apple brew?
Why would it be our last night?
I don't know. You can never know. Tomorrow, another batch of hornets might show up and...
We'll kick their butts.
Yes, maybe. But at the same time, maybe not. Seriously, though, don't you think about it?
Not now. Now I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good too. But we can still talk about it, can't we?
Well, it's just a little bit depressing.
Oh, no, it doesn't have to be. Not if we consider it as a theoretical event that'll never happen. Or that will happen much later. Like, for instance, what would you do if you knew that this is our last night on Source? Let's say our last day. I'll give you that.
Do you want me to show you what I would do?
Okay, I know. That's also the first thing that crossed my mind. But we can't do that for 24 hours straight. We need to take breaks. So, besides that, what would you do? That's a real question.
Do I have time to think about it?
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
I think that I would stare at the stars.
Oh, yeah?
I would locate the apiary planets with a telescope, and I would show them my butt.
Seriously, though.
Seriously? Same answer. I would go stare at the stars, as both a way to escape and to look danger in the face. Infinite space, and in the middle of it all, the prison in which they want to keep us. I kind of like those contradictions. What would you like to do?
Oh, no. I was thinking about a thing, but it will sound lame in comparison.
Oh, I doubt it.
Yeah, you're always coming up with poetic stuff. Mine's just dumb.
Just say it.
I would go tickle Oink. Tell him goodbye, I guess.
Ah, no way. I want to do that too. Who cares about the stars? I pick Oink too. Poor Oink.
Note that we could do both.
Whew.
You know what else we'd have time for? A creamberry fondue.
Of course.
Of course as in, of course I would say that, or of course we'll have a creamberry fondue.
Both. But we don't have to wait until our last day on Source to do all this, you know.
No. Like a yes. But not tonight. Too tired.
Do you want to go lay down?
No thanks. I'm good right here.
Are you okay? Having nightmares?
No, not a nightmare. Just a dream. Weird one.
Tell me.
Ah.
It's a sexy dream, isn't it?
What? How did you...
I know that look on your face. Who was it?
No one. I just...
Come on, you can tell me. I won't get mad or anything.
No, but you'll laugh at me.
I promise I won't laugh.
It was with me.
It was you? And you?
Yes.
Huh. Well, that's pretty common. I also dream of you. How could I not?
You idiot.
All joking aside, I'm a bit jealous. I would love to have a sexy dream with myself.
For real? Isn't that a bit narcissistic?
I don't think so. We haven't crossed paths with too many people lately. There's only so much your imagination can build upon. It's just making do.
You're probably right.
Was it good at least?
It wasn't bad. Go directly to dessert. Do not collect main course. I like this idea.
Sorry, I thought this would be plenty.
Did you think I was being sarcastic? I really do like the idea. 5 stars. Would do again.
So, now I draw?
Yeah, this is the end of your turn, so you actually draw 2 cards. My turn. Pick a bauble. You get 2 baubles.
In your dreams. Reverse.
Reverse.
Reverse mirror.
No, you can't reverse mirror on a reverse. You need a reverse, 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 or a reverse, reverse mirror.
What about boomerang?
Boomerang only works when it's your hand. So, now you get 4 baubles.
What? Why 4?
That's 2 for the pick a bauble and 1 for each reverse.
I'm not sure I understand where this game is going.
Come on! It's so fun! I used to play all the time when I was a kid.
With you? You always say that you didn't have friends when you were a child.
That's right. I was playing alone. What?
Nothing. I'm just trying to picture you sitting on the ground by yourself playing pick-a-bobble.
Alright, let's pack this up.
Why?
This sucks. I'm being a bit vulnerable and you're making fun of me.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Well, why would you want to stop the game while I'm winning anyway?
You're not even remotely winning.
Is that right? Double pick-a-bobble.
Double reverse.
How many reverses do you have?
Enough to cover you with bubbles. Oh, I need a break.
Are you okay? I've never seen you shy away from finishing a plate.
Bit hyperbolic.
It tastes bad, doesn't it?
No, it's really good. It's just, when you said you were making a salad, I wasn't expecting this. This is actually really, really fatty.
Well, of course there's boba nut in it.
There's gotta be a way to soak up a bit of the fat, you know?
Maybe if I pan-fried them, then drain them in an ice bath with some cheesecloth, that would remove the excess fat but preserve the texture of the nuts.
There you go. Sounds great.
I'll try that now.
Okay, you can try that for next time. Because I'm really not hungry right now.
Okay, next time.
Blute.
What's wrong?
With me, nothing. But it seems like Sneddy lost an eye.
What did you do?
Nothing. I didn't even touch him. I just happened to notice it.
Poor guy. Oh, I guess he is a little past his prime.
Well, now he certainly looks like he's past his prime.
That's alright. It's just a button. Easy fix. There are some thread and needles in a drawer in the bathroom. What? Are you telling me that you have never sewn a button in your entire life?
Never.
How did you manage living by yourself?
I took care of my stuff.
Okay, stay here. We'll take care of Sneddy. So, now you thread the thread through the needle. Then you tie a knot, put the button in place. Well, the eye. Push the needle through from below into the first hole. Stick a needle in the hole. That way, it won't move while you're working. Now, go through the hole and diagonal. Do that again 2 or 3 times. Same thing with the other diagonal. Remove the needle. Wrap around the thread. Just a couple of stitches to hold the thread in place. Tie a knot. Then cut it. Ta-da!
He looks cross-eyed.
You think so?
Yeah, look. This eye is drooping to the side over there.
Oh, that's great. I went through all this work and you just talk trash.
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to talk trash. I was just wondering out loud.
What were you wondering about?
I was just thinking that it was a nice metaphor for the passage of time. You can always pump the brakes, patch things up, pretend, but you can never go back. It's all right, though. Sure, we're getting old, but we're also getting wiser. Look, Sneddy now has a broader outlook, and I have just learned how to sew a button.
I'm glad you've taken it so well, because you're right. I did kind of mess up. And score! U9, K8, humiliated!
I would be the winner if we had counted the first one.
Sorry, Creamberry. It's what you get for dilly-dallying. And so, what do I win?
I guess we kind of forgot that detail. A nice vegetable patch?
That'll do. What a nice presentation.
Well, delighting the eye is as important as charming the palate.
Well, that's done. And now I don't feel like I want to cut into it.
No rush. It won't get cold.
Okay, I'm going in. Kay,
What is it?
are you almost done?
Define almost?
That is not funny. You're using up all the hot water.
You should just come in.
Okay, I will. But I don't want to get my hair wet. You'll be careful.
Promise. What's up with the cap?
I told you, I don't want to get my hair wet. I washed it yesterday, and it takes hours to dry.
I was hoping for more of a sexier situation.
Sorry, pal. I just want a hot shower. Gyro stabilizer.
Check.
Servo rotors.
Check.
Hollow Spectre.
Which one is the Hollow Spectre again?
Doesn't exist, just checking if you're paying attention. Okay then, everything looks almost operational.
Almost?
Mechanical engineering isn't an exact science. But if it all goes well, we should take off without a hitch.
If it all goes well?
Yeah, now you're getting the hang of it.
Come on then. Let's get the nest off the ground.
Roger that. That's as close as I can get.
I know. That means we'll have to walk the rest of the way. Are you ready?
To set aside the apiary once and for all, I've been waiting for this moment. So, that's where the rust came from.
Sure looks like it.
I can't even imagine how hot it is in there. One splash, and we're literally toast. I wasn't expecting that severing the bridge would be easy, but I definitely didn't think we'd have to give up even before we reached it.
Who said we were giving up?
Well, you can see we have a problem.
We've made it all the way here.
It's certain death, Kay.
We have our anti-gravity boots.
That's besides the point. Even 1 meter above the rust, the temperature must be 1,000 billion degrees. And even if we manage to avoid the drops and make it to the other side in one piece, who's to say our plan will even work? We've never cut a flow bridge before. I don't even know if the gloves will really work. I thought it might be worth a shot. This is beyond trying our luck, though. We'd be risking our lives.
We've risked our lives from the get-go.
No. I'm sorry, this is different. Critters hopped on rust, hornet drones, those things I can punch. If I punch this, I'm gonna lose my arm. And that would be the least of my worries, too. I could lose you as well.
Which is precisely what's going to happen if we don't sever this bridge. Ozias is gonna show up any day now. And knowing him, he'll certainly bring a platoon of hornets along. And if they don't do the job, they'll send more. How long do you think we can last? They will separate us, you. They will recalibrate us, match us with our respective mates. And there will be nothing left of us. Not even a memory. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know what's on the other side of this rust, but at least there's something.
Okay, but on one condition. You have to promise me that everything will work out. We're gonna cross this lake of rust, sever this bridge, and come back alive. Or else it isn't worth the risk. Or else, I would rather forget. No chivalrous sacrifice. No bloating heroic act. We're going. We're severing the bridge. And we're going home. Okay?
Okay,
Promise?
promise. You!
Ah!
Oh, no, 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 no. We said no gluten heroic acts.
Sorry, but I promised nothing. Ow! Oh, it burns.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's no big deal. I'll be alright. Just avoid any contact with it.
I'm sorry. I should have never insisted.
Don't be ridiculous, Kay. Look, we made it. We passed through. Now we just need to sever this bloating bridge.
No, don't move.
I told you, it'll be alright. It hurts the same whether I'm moving or not. Come on, let's get this over with. Only one left. After that, it's over. No going back, no more apiary, no more space travel, nothing.
So what are we waiting for?
System damaged. Individual use. Individual.
If only you knew how long I've been waiting for this. This is gonna be so good.
Yeah, if that even works. What's that thing you say? Let's not start pushing before the panties are pulled down?
Of course it's gonna work. With all of your talent and mine put together, how could it fail?
Stop it. You're gonna be bad luck.
Wanna bet a creamberry fondue that it's gonna work?
So, either way, we're having fondue tonight?
Correct?
Works for me.
It works! It works!
Creamberry fondue forever.
We can swing by the vegetable patch when we're done playing around. I saw a few nice ones yesterday that looked almost ripe.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I added a burst function to the boots.
Does that mean we can...
Pop flower bursts? Yep.
Whoa!
It's even better than I imagined.
Well, it looks much gluten prettier this way. Come on, Oink. Roll over. Shake. Sit. We'll never manage to teach him tricks.
That's because he's too clever. He knows very well he doesn't need to do anything to get some scratches.
All right. Are we gonna have this fondue?
Yes?
Great. I was wondering, the weather's kinda nice. Do you want to set up outside for a change?
Definitely. Start the fondue. I'll set the table.
Whew. I didn't think we'd get through all that.
What's for dessert?
You have some room left?
I'm kidding. We do have some apple brew left. Want any?
All right then. We are on vacation after all.
Every day is vacation.
Exactly.
To us.
And to source.
Which reminds me, we're gonna have to tape up the nest's flow intake tomorrow. I think I saw a leak.
Yes. And also, we need to consider pruning our apple dew buds. They're gonna take over the whole vegetable patch if we let them.
Bloat. Guess we're not on vacation after all.
Well, we can rest when we're old.
Okay, the only things we do here are cooking, handiwork, and gardening. We are old.
You're right. Speaking of which, it's past our bedtime. What are we still doing up?
Wait, we haven't checked the gauges.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So, what does it say?
0.174 minus 0.090 plus 0.122.
Huh. It's more than yesterday.
A lot more?
Not much, but it kind of confirms our theory. Source's orbit has deviated.
Other than that, I'm not seeing the bridge. Looks like it's not forming back.
At least that's some good news. Now we can sleep soundly.
Are you sleepy at all?
Not really. Don't you want to go into the bedroom instead?
Yes. Let's go. Quick.
Someone's thinking about the apiary.
Huh? No. Well, kind of. But kind of not. I was thinking about us. What we've done.
We've severed a balloon flow bridge.
Yeah. About that. It's like the biggest decision I've ever made in my life. By a very long stretch. I thought I would feel changed. Like an entirely new person. But no. I'm not feeling any different. Mentally. I mean, I don't think I've taken it all in yet. You know, it's kind of like when someone you don't see much dies. You understand it, you accept it, but really, concretely, it changes absolutely nothing in your daily life. The only difference compared to before is that you wouldn't be able to see that person if you wanted to, and you really don't remember they're dead until you want to see them. Right now, it feels like the entire apiary is dead. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to go back.
Does that make you sad?
It doesn't make me anything. Sad, happy, nothing. You know, I don't think it's hit me yet. I'd like it to stay that way, actually. I really hope it never hits me.
Will you tell me if that happens?
Who else could I tell?
What about your skin? Does it still hurt?
No, I can barely feel it anymore. I don't know if it's the Lufacrid oil or if my immune system has just accepted it, but at least it stopped stinging. It feels better. It feels okay.
Still haven't noticed any superpowers? Remotely controlling the rust, making flow appear out of your hands?
No, I'm just super ugly.
Oh yeah? I personally like your new look. You have this robo-glam attitude with the spikes and everything.
Oh, please.
I'm serious. I think I like you better this way.
Stop it. You can't be serious. But it's nice of you to say. And since you're not put off doing what you did to me earlier, then no worries. I am happy.
Wherever, whenever.
Here and now.
Just what I wanted to hear.